Yeah, I don't get what's going on, guys. This is aggravating though. Been having just minor issues for some reason. I don't know why. I'm guessing it's the weather. I'm guessing it may be the weather. Um that's going to be my only take in regards to this. It's got to be the weather. Yeah, it's got to be the weather.
In Art McNally, Game Day Central in New York.
That's great breakdown from Dean and our crew piecing that all together.
Because, I mean, we got through the Seahawks game just fine.
What do you think, Daryl?
So it's got to be the weather, guys.
I agree with Dean. I don't think there's enough there to overturn it. And now the second part is with the
This is
return
really
right
unfortunate.
there. Because Cameron Byron goes down. Devin Singletary is up.
And
You
it
can
keeps
see
throwing
He
off
doesn't
my
look like he gets a touch
other
up.
After
thing,
review,
too.
the ruling on the field stands as called. It'll be a fumble and a first down, Minnesota.
Yeah, that's one of those where whatever the call was probably going to stand, and like it might have been the other way, but rarely do you see it when there's not quite more evidence.
Yeah, it's got to be the
than
weather.
that get overturned.
Great job by Caleb Evans getting that helmet on the football. And then just being aware
really
right there,
aggravating.
knowing that you weren't touched when you were down.
Yeah.
Devin Singletary was not able to get a hand on you, so pop up and get down the field.
And so that adds 35 yards to it, and the Vikings have it first down inside the Bills' 40.
Paper Tiger, it's the weather, bro. There's nothing I could do about it. It's the weather.
Pick up there from Cook to allow him to get it off to Thielen. First catch of the game for him. Boy, Kirk Cousins had somebody right in his hip pocket, and Cook saved him.
This is impressive. You
Yeah, I
see
mean,
Dalvin
anybody that's
Cook
rocking with me, they
as a
already
running
know.
back, but you got to be able to do everything. Watch what he does to DeMar
James
Hamlin
Bottom,
when he's
stop
coming
it.
on the safety blitz.
Never that.
He stones him. Boom, right there.
Never that.
And that gives him a clear pocket to make that throw. Great job by Dalvin Cook.
Complete player. Complete
Vegas, no
Dalvin
snow.
Cook. Adam Thielen's first catch of the day goes for 5 yards. Second down and 5.
Oh, I'm back, Forrest. I'm back. We're going to fight through it.
Osborne.
We're going to fight through it for sure.
Pushed out close to a first down by Taron
We're
Johnson.
going to fight through it.
So this is one of those areas we talked to Kevin O'Connell about. With them deferring at the start of the game, you're trying to catch that ability to score points. End of first half, beginning of second half. They put themselves in a position to do that with that play by their defense. They've got the ball down now, kind of that high red zone area. It'll be interesting to see how he manages this, to see if he can get his points without allowing the Bills to get a possession.
Been good on third down today. Third and short here.
All right.
And that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 17-10.
2-minute
Excellent
warning.
game going on here.
Well, welcome to Buffalo, guys. Welcome to the issues that we have when it snows and it gets cold here. These are the things that happen, unfortunately. It's gotten to the point where it's cold. Things are being affected weather-wise, so I do want to apologize. You know, the best I can do is just keep trying to go live and until it fixes itself. That's the biggest issue. But yeah, that's it. You know, we didn't have any issues for the Seahawks game, and then it started snowing, and now we're having issues. So, welcome to Buffalo. There you go. If you know anything about the area, then you understand. So, trying to fix a couple things here on my side and make sure that we don't have this problem, but unfortunately, it's just something to fix. Let's see here. Fix this. Come on. Change that. Where is... There it is. Save. Comments. Sorry about this, guys. I do apologize. But I will obviously keep going. I will keep going. I'm not going to let this stop us. Perseverance. Perseverance is very important. This whole entire process has been about perseverance. If you've been with me for over a year, you know that. We've definitely been through some things. We're on the 2-minute warning, guys. Score is 10-17. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Vikings when we come back from the commercial break. Yeah, you know, bad vibes in the chat. We fight through the trolls all the time. But this little weather stuff, you can't fight Mother Nature, yo. You can't fight Mother Nature. The trolls, we don't care, but Mother Nature, you got to deal with her. You got to deal with her
so
regardless.
Much better. Worst in the NFL. Final 2 minutes of both halves.
All right, here we go.
2 years.
3rd and 1.
Improvement this year. Out of the gun on 3rd and short. Cousins given time.
Cousins throws. It looks like it was caught.
But it's incomplete. Benford there in
Incomplete.
coverage. And now 4th and 1. And a decision coming up for Kevin O'Connell.
Well, one of the big things that Kevin O'Connell talked to us about is as the play caller and the head coach, he takes out that middleman in these types of situations, right? I had 2 plays that I like in that 3rd and 1 situation. I've already convinced, I'm going for it if we don't make it on the first one because I've got another good one in my back pocket. That's exactly what he's doing right here. He doesn't have the middleman. You don't get bogged down with
the troll's job is never done.
4th down along 1. Out of the shotgun again.
4th and 1.
A pass again.
Pressure coming. Throws. Broken up.
And
is that a pick?
It's going to be Bills' ball.
No, it wasn't a pick, but we do get the ball back. Shout out to the Bills defense. Bills Mafia, let's go.
On downs. They had 2 shots from a yard and a half away. 2 incomplete passes.
I didn't like the first pass. Here's KJ Osborne right here. Going to do the whip, try and get back inside. Great coverage again by Christian Benford's having a nice afternoon today. But in one of those 2 situations, you've got Dalvin Cook and Alexander Madison. What are we doing? Let's give one of those guys a shot.
And the running game's been pretty good today. Instead, the Bills take over with 1:45 to go in this half. Leading 17-10.
1st and 10. 1:49.
From an empty set.
Pressure coming for Josh. Steps through it. Nice move. 1st down and more. He's still going.
Into Vikings territory.
And he gets to the 45.
He takes a -5 or 6 and turns it into a +26.
You can't defend that. There's just nothing you can do. They do everything right in their pass rush, but he's so good at taking something that was going to be negative and turning it into a massive positive.
Close to 50 yards on the ground. Steps into this throw. It's Diggs.
Diggs gets the catch.
Down inside the 35. Diggs working against the rookie Evans.
Ken Dorsey taking a page out of Kevin O'Connell's book, being very aggressive in this situation, trying to get those points after their defense gives them the ball back.
Boy, what a counter punch. Turned it over on their last drive. Vikings had it deep in Bills territory. Turnover on downs, and the Bills coming right back at him. Allen.
Rose caught. Davis.
Inside the 20.
Let's go.
2 timeouts still.
And Bills are going to call a timeout here. We're at the 17, 1st and 10.
How about Josh Allen? The question looming over this city, looming over the league this week. Would he play? What would he look like if he did? Well, the first answer was yes. Second answer is pretty darn good. And now this from Progressive and KFC.
I'm telling you that I shut.
It's going to take us to a quick commercial break. So yeah, guys, I do apologize. It's snowing here and it looks like we're having a little bit of weather issues. So that's why I've been having issues with the stream, and even Fox had some issues with their audio. So we're working through it, guys. We're working through it. Shout out to Bear for the $2 super chat. Says, don't let the cold distract you. I'm not, man. I'm trying to work through it. And, but yeah, thanks a lot, man. We got to get Ric Flair in the house. There it is. As we're on a timeout. Here we go.
His style of football. He's not going to be limited. He's going to make decisions that he would make if he was 100%. He's out there to win a football game, and that's it.
Allen under pressure, throws, caught. And Diggs gets about 5 yards, 6 yards.
Completions for Josh Allen.
And you're just seeing everything, the deep ball. That throw right there, moving out to your right, and just, the velocity on that throw. And here's the other one, the long scramble. Here
Shout out
comes
to you, Immortal.
Right up the middle. That's where
I got to get down to Daytona Beach and
Josh
stream.
Allen, untouched, right up
No
the middle,
issues.
in the pocket. And Josh Allen is able to make him miss on that and extend it down the field for a huge
Here we go.
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Throws, caught, Davis, that's a touchdown! Let's go! Bills Mafia.
Don't let the cold distract you.
Gabe Davis touchdown. Ric Flair, where you at?
Instead, it's a 2-score
Let's go. You see it, number 13. You see the jersey. Gabe Davis, let's go.
If Josh Allen was limited in any way, which he's not. Well, now you've got Gabe Davis stepping up, Isaiah McKenzie stepping up, the run game really kind of hitting its stride. That's great to see by Gabe Davis.
Yeah, and Josh Allen appears to be just fine.
Extra point is good. Scores 24-10. 28 seconds left in the second quarter.
Back from that loss against the Jets last week. One writer put it this week here in Buffalo. There are two perspectives.
Someone had asked me earlier, were we going to see Gabe Davis touchdown? There you go.
As always, is somewhere in between. But again,
there you go.
Through the half in this game, it looks like the sky is the limit for this Bills team.
Yeah, much closer to that perspective. And I think the big positive here today is not only how Josh Allen is playing, because we have seen that all throughout the season. He's amazing. In my opinion, he is the hands-on favorite to win the Offensive Player of the Year. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes, but when you watch film and you see Josh Allen do the things that he does, it's amazing how important he is to this team. And now you've got a guy like Gabe Davis stepping up and making these types of plays, working that sideline with his feet.
Well, like I said, this would be the game that would expose the Vikings, right?
Remember,
they had an easy schedule. If the Vikings were the real deal, this game would probably be a lot more close than what it is right now.
Josh Allen in this first half, 14 of 18, just got the passing touchdown, and he's spread it around to all his options.
It's just really well done during the course of the afternoon, and we've seen a couple of those where the big problem is when he gets outside of that pocket, and he's making throws or he's tucking it down and getting first downs. That first scoring drive, we saw the distribution of the ball all around, but the key play on that was the first down on the 3rd and long, and it was a Josh Allen scramble.
Yeah, 3 runs, 47 yards, in addition to what he's done passing. A couple timeouts for the Vikings to work with.
1st and 10.
Cousins
throws incomplete.
For KJ Osborne.
2nd and 10.
For the Vikings,
23 seconds left.
All year in that they scored on their first drive and have done close to nothing since.
They've been their own worst enemy here this afternoon.
Josh's arm looks fine.
They haven't been able to move the ball
from a throwing standpoint.
As a team that's going through those, everybody talks about it, and you're trying to do everything you can. Kevin O'Connell's trying to fix that, remedy that situation, and sometimes it seems to just kind of snowball on itself. But today, I don't know if it's lulls, just as it's been a lack of execution at key times, which is the exact opposite that we've seen this team do.
They're throwing a screen. And Cook's going to get a couple yards. Timeout for the Vikings.
2 minutes of the game, last 2 minutes of the first half. But today, the Bills win the final 2 minutes of the half. But coming up in just a few from Qatar, Kurt and the guys. Take a look at that Steelers-Saints game. Lions facing off with the Bears. The Bucks and Tom Brady. The South is anybody's for the taking in the NFC. And
shout out to Interesting Things.
Yeah, jeez. Bucks finally today.
Small world, right?
14 seconds. And a 3rd and 8.
Third and 8. Pressure. Throws. Almost picked.
Edmonds had a chance at an interception. And
Edmonds
the ball
could have picked it off. Went off his fingertips.
I don't know what Kirk Cousins saw on this one. And, I mean, you had Tremaine Edmonds underneath. He's going to be underneath Thielen. And then you've got safety help over the top. Here comes DeMar Hamlin in to make the play, too. And again, he's got such a huge wingspan. When you get into that middle of the field, he's just so long.
See if the Bills come after this punt. 9 seconds, 1 timeout. Don't. Play it straight. Into the hands of Hines.
And Hines gets it
That'll bring this first
back
to a close.
And that will lead us to halftime.
Josh Allen
scores 24-10, guys. 24-10 as we head into halftime. Bills Mafia, we up. Shout out to Bear from NY78 for the $2 super chat. Says Bills Mafia, we still the ones. Let's go.
Hashtag Bills Mafia, we still the ones.
There it is. You heard what she said. All right. I got to see if I can change some settings here, make sure everything is running smooth. Can't keep having these drops. Start losing momentum when that happens. All right, I have to. Let's see here. I said everything's good now. Everything's running just fine for the most part. But part 2. Okay. All right, hopefully we should be good. Just trying to fix any kind of issues, guys. Like I said, I do apologize. Part 3. All right. Shout out to Outclass for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Premier Diesel, not today, man. Next week. Shout out to V Scorp for the $1.99 super chat donation. Thanks a lot, V Scorp. Thanks for the support, man. What I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna give for my people who's been rocking with me and during that time having issues. If you guys want to watch, I'm gonna give you one shot. If you guys want to watch the game, link is up in the chat. If you guys want to watch, I'm gonna let you guys in for today since we've been having issues. You can have an experience of what it's like for the family. So if you guys want to watch, make sure you click that link. And I'll let the first I'll let the first 80 people in who want to watch. Keep going. Keep going. Let's fill it up. I'll let 80 people in so you guys can see what it's like for the family. Keep going, keep going, keep going. First 80 people. Keep it going, keep it going. This is exclusive to the family, so I hope you guys enjoy it. This is your little trial. So this is just, like I said, this is normally for the family. We're going to give you guys a little trial run today so you can see what's going on. You've been rocking with me through this, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch today. But obviously, if you guys like it, sign up for the family. $9.99 a month. No contracts, no obligations. And you guys will have access to watch the games with your boy Reason. First 80 people to hop in can watch the game. Click the link. Click the link, Dennis. Click the link, bro. Click the link. I'm going to pin it. First 80 people, you get the little trial version of what the family's getting. First 80 people, click the link.
To Trent Sherfield for the 14-yard touchdown. So good, we got to see it again to make sure that young man got his feet in. Great concentration. Tap, tap. What you call a tap dance for the touchdown. Miami 17, Cleveland 7.
Bad news for the Denver Broncos. They take on Tennessee. Jerry Jeudy, their star wide receiver, ruled out the rest of the game at least with an ankle injury. Meanwhile, Russell Wilson, it doesn't get much easier than this. Jalen Virgil wide open, 66 yards for the score. Denver trying to get on a little bit of a roll. They lead it right now at Tennessee, 10-0.
And Seattle Seahawks at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over in Munich, Germany. Tom Brady's getting the fans fired up. And here he is, Tom Brady to Julio Jones. This is what you call the old school connection right there. 31-yard touchdown. Tampa Bay beats the Seattle Seahawks 21-16.
You know what, Jimmy? You take a look here. The first half, people were worried about.
Thanks a lot, Eric. Shout out
to
you, bro.
All week long, he doesn't look like there's a problem.
The whole conversation: should we protect him? He's our franchise quarterback. He's our future. Should we play him? Should we not play him? Josh Allen says, "I'm playing," and he's playing well.
Jason, link is pinned up in the chat, bro.
He's throwing it to Davis here. No problem with the throw. He throws another one to Diggs. Play action pass, throws it down the field. So the elbow is not a problem. Well, is he going to run? I don't know. Will he protect himself? Here he makes a 30-yard run, setting up a touchdown, throws a touchdown pass. Josh Allen is just fine. We don't have to worry about him, and he's their whole offense.
And Christian Benford out of Villanova with his first pickup there for Buffalo.
You went to Villanova.
Hold on.
If you didn't know that,
he might have
went
lived
to
in Stanford
Villanova.
Hall. I don't know, but he went to Villanova. He's a smart kid, read the coverage. That's it.
You got to get that Villanova plug in, don't you, man?
Had to.
Congratulations there.
It's late.
And throw Brian Westbrook in there just for old time's
Brian
sake.
Westbrook, great player, by the way.
Is the clock struck midnight in Minnesota, or is it just a half?
I don't know what time it is.
Well, speaking of time right now, it is after 10:30.
Gene, click the link, man. You guys get a free trial of what it's like for the family.
It's a busy month here in Qatar. In fact,
it's pinned to the
World
chat.
Cup comes your way starting next Sunday.
I'm letting everybody in the first
next
100.
Monday, Team USA will
we
play
got
their
space
first
for
match
about 50 more.
Wales.
Space for about 50 more.
Right here on Fox as you can. The World Cup all month long. That's our set here in beautiful Doha, Qatar. Later on today, Dak Prescott and the Cowboys will take on Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. That's America's Game of the Week, and it will come your way after another half of football comes your way from Buffalo, where Josh Allen hooks up with Gabe Davis for the Verizon play of the first half, and they are up by 2 scores.
Yeah, 50 more. There's a cap. Until we get to like 100 members, then obviously I'm gonna have to switch the platform that we do this on, and then at that point, obviously it'll make sense to do it. But for right now, this works. So yeah, room for 51 more. If you guys want to watch the game with Jay, play the game with Jay, click the link. I'm giving 50 more people a quick trial so you can see what it's like for the family members today, for you guys rocking with me through the slight little channel issues that we had. So yeah, make sure you click that link. You guys will be able to watch today, get a free trial of what it's like to be a part of the family. There's also a chat over there as well, so you guys can have fun, chat it up. We're at 276 viewers, guys, on YouTube. So make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. We're at 48. Let's try to get back over 100. I know we already hit it, guys. I do apologize, but the weather's just playing some games for the most part. For the most part. Bears TD. Yeah, I haven't been able to look at the scores because I've been dealing with adversities. All right, 10-10. Wow, okay. 10-10 for Tennessee. No, I'm sorry. 10-10 for Pittsburgh and the Saints. Steelers and the Saints tied up. Broncos and Tennessee. Broncos 10, Tennessee 0. Surprising. Suspicious. Oh, man. Shout out to you guys. We're at halftime. Score is 24-10. Giving subscribers and people who are chilling, watching today, a free trial of the family membership. Like I said, it's only $9.99. If you guys are satisfied with what I'm offering, make sure you sign up. All right. So let me do this.
He flips it back outside. Finds an opening. Oh, look out. He's got room. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
So Premier says, how do you feel after a loss to the Jets? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very straight up, very forward. I was a little aggravated for a couple of reasons. Obviously, it's the Jets, right? Josh Allen was not playing to his full potential. There was no reason for that game to be that close, But I give the Jets props. They won. It is what it is. This was the bounce back week, right? And as we're seeing at this point, right, the Bills bouncing back. Vikings are down 14. And, we're looking at a great game. This has actually been a great day for football. I know we've seen the Seahawks and Buccaneers. Now we're watching the Vikings and the Bills. And up until this point, it's been very good. I do think that Cowboys-Packers game is going to be good as well. You got Elliott out, but Pollard's going to have to cook. He's going to have to do his thing. Jones has been nasty for the Packers. Can Aaron Rodgers bounce back after all the criticism he's been receiving week in and week out? So I think that's going to be a good one as well. Overall, it's been an interesting day for football.
Really no difference. And, I know there was a lot of apprehension about Josh Allen coming into this game. Is he going to play? If he does, how will they play? Will they do anything differently? That's the big thing. If he's going to play, Josh Allen is going to play like Josh Allen. There are no restrictions. And even the throws, we talked about it right at the top. He's averaging 37 attempts per game so far this season. He's on pace for 36. So nothing has really changed there.
All right, here we go.
Minnesota's been great stealing points at the end of the half. They didn't.
Vikings get the ball back, bring it out, and get to about the 20, and that's where they will start as we get going for the third quarter.
How do you claw your way out of this? He says, we got to get you some points to where we can sustain some drives. Keep it close. Get to that fourth quarter where they are especially dangerous. Josh Allen's presence and performance. I asked Sean McDermott, tell me about that. What is it about that? He says, guys are just making plays for him. You can see it. You can sense it.
Shout out to Mervin7 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Minnesota knows how to claw its way back. Back to you.
All right, Pena,
First and 10.
5 of those 6
Vikings
wins have been of the comeback variety. So look, we didn't see in the first half. The fullback, C.J. Ham, leads the way for a couple yards there for Dalvin Cook. Your favorite play of the day for the Vikings, huh?
You got to get C.J. Ham out there. You want to convert. You want to get some continuity in this offense. Get that lead back out there. Let him help Dalvin Cook out a little bit.
Jeez, we've been waiting for it. Snap it quick.
Play action.
Cousins
throws deep.
Jefferson,
that's a catch. Jefferson, 19 yards.
First down across the 40.
Big first down.
And Justin Jefferson crosses 100 yards. His 20th career game already of 100 yards. That's the most of any player in NFL history through 3 seasons.
I tell you, it's just so impressive to watch Christian Benford today. He's growing up quick this afternoon. He's holding his own. They're making some catches, but I tell you, he's in great position. He's just going to have to now trust everything and start to make some plays on that football.
Hands full with Jefferson, who's got 103 yards on 5 catches. Here's Cook, waits for something to develop, and then Hamlin flies up from his safety spot. This guy's impressive. DeMar Hamlin, aggressive and a very sure tackler.
You know who he reminds me of, and he's wearing the exact same number, is Budda Baker for Arizona. He comes from that safety spot so quickly. He trusts what he sees with his eyes, and he's a very good finisher at the point of the tackle.
And they didn't figure
Bills next week's going to be the Browns.
Behind Jordan
Sam.
Poyer and Micah Hyde. Both those guys injured, though. Sean McDermott said,
all right, here we go. Second and 5.
And you're intrigued by it, and you figured if he just got a shot,
play action.
It could look like this.
Throws incomplete
to Cook, and it's third down.
Cook. He dropped it.
And here's that first opportunity to extend a drive, to give yourself more opportunities. You mentioned those lulls. Once they have that opening drive score, they kind of fall into a little bit of a lull. They've been their own worst enemy at times so far this afternoon beyond that first opening drive. The one thing they talked about where they had to get better during that time is third downs. They're not giving themselves enough opportunities to sustain drives.
3rd and 5 here. Play clock down to 2. They get it off.
0. They get it off. 3rd and 5. Throws. That's caught. First down for Cook and more.
Good tackle there for Tyrell Dodson. That was going to be an extra big play. They get the 5 yards and more. 15 total.
One of the things that Kevin O'Connell does really well is he frees up his guys. Here's your big bunch over here. You get all that attention. And then here comes Dalvin Cook underneath. And he's got linebacker in coverage.
And Dalvin Cook had his first receiving touchdown of the year last week to tie that game. The comeback win against Washington. As a catch here.
First and 10.
Alexander Madison comes in.
First and 10. Play action. Cousins throws. That's picked. That's a pick to Jackson. Let's go.
Jackson intercepts Kirk Cousins.
Woo! Beautiful defense.
Interception of the day for the Bills defense. Still more picks than touchdowns.
All right, that's going to take us to a quick commercial break. Intercepted by Jackson. Pass was intended for Jefferson as the Bills defense stepping up, and we get it back. Score is 10-24. 12 minutes, 22 seconds left in the third quarter. All right, guys, I'm giving all the new watchers and subscribers a free trial of the family membership today. You get to watch the game with your boy Jay. You get to watch me in the reaction. Link is pinned to the chat. If you want to watch the game today, free trial, guys. Free trial for the family members. Click on that link. There's a spot. There's about 50 spots left before I have to shut it down. 50 spots left, guys. Shout out to you, Eric. Glad you're not spoiling, bro. Bear from NY, yeah, man. He literally threw it right to Jackson. Like, literally threw it right to him. Blue Eyes, you might have to update. Bear from NY, yeah, man. Yeah, we're good.
Is staring at KJ Osborne coming over here. He's trying to get it between those two guys right there. And he gets off of it late. Right there, he's got it. Just let it go. And now you hold it, you throw it. You think that's Justin Jefferson. Out in the flat,
1st and 10.
It was actually Dane Jackson.
Devin Singletary.
Hand off to Singletary. There's a flag down, so this may come back.
Back around the line of scrimmage.
So you're trying to get it in that little window.
Offense, number 79.
Is that Kirk seeing ghosts?
10-yard penalty. First down.
So you just got to be able to turn it loose. You're not going to be able to wait to fit that tight of a window. You've got to trust that your
Shout out
receiver's
to
going to come
Mira
around
Dummin
the back of Taron Johnson and then deliver
for
that
subscribing.
ball.
Thanks a lot,
and then when he
Mira.
holds it,
Welcome
he
to the
just
channel.
comes back to his left, and then he lets it go. And he's thinking it's Justin Jefferson, and it's actually the corner for Buffalo, Dane Jackson.
Unforgivable in this situation on the road, trying to come from behind. Second pick of the day, and already more than he threw last year.
All right, here we go. Josh Allen in the shotgun. 1st and 20.
So moves it back to the 32. First down and very long. Allen looks to throw.
Pass caught. Diggs.
Soft spot in the middle of that defense.
And he's going to run for 18 after the catch. Stephon Diggs with the big play. Ric Flair, where are you at?
Playing a little bit of zone coverage right here, and he's just going to find that soft spot right around the outside of the backer. Just get in there, shut it down on that soft spot. But the run after the catch to get you down now into 2nd and short after 1st and 20.
Singletary straight
Hand off. Singletary. He's going to get about a yard on the run.
Barely got a yard. It'll be 3rd and short. And Stephon Diggs is saying, hey, not so fast about this spreading it all around thing. Don't forget about me. Because on the season, Diggs has more catches than the rest of the wide receiver group combined. But today, we were touching on during that first half, Davis and McKenzie, even Shakir had a grab, all chipping in that first half. 3rd down and 1 here in the Bills' first drive of the second half.
Pressure coming. Allen under
flag down, and he's down.
pressure.
First sack of the day for the
and
Vikings.
that's a sack, but there is
and it's
a
Zadarius
flag.
Smith, Daniil Hunter as well. A couple guys having huge years. Finally getting to Allen. We'll see what the call is.
Holding. Offense, number 60. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is 4th down.
And so it is a hold. They decline it. And Zadarius Smith and Daniil Hunter, bookends, getting to Allen, forcing the punt.
Harrison Phillips, a former Buffalo Bill, coming back here, and he was really the guy. I don't know if I want to call the holding on Mitch Morse. I think he just got ran over by Harrison Phillips.
Here's Martin. Second punt of the day. Jalen Reagor back to get it at the 20.
And Reagor is going to get stopped.
And goes out.
And gets a couple on the return.
A big stop for that Vikings
so Vikings
defense.
will take over
In the
after the big sack. 1st and 10 at their 23. All right, guys. So I put the link in the chat one more time. I can let 40 more people in so you guys can get an experience of the family membership for $9.99 a month. If you guys want to watch the game, stream with your boy Jay, play the games with me. Link is in the chat. 40 more people can get a free trial of the family membership. So if you guys want to watch the game, click the link. It is in the chat. 40 more people. That's what it's limited to. 40 more people. Link is in the chat to watch the game. 40 more people. So can't say it anymore. Can't say it anymore. Here we go. Keep it going, guys. 30 more. 30 more people. Link is in the chat. Todd, what up, bro? Shout out to Todd, what's up, yo? Yeah, we on top, man. What up, Mark Sorensen? What's up, bro? Timo, favorite hot sauce? Man, if you better know it's Frank's. Better know it's Frank's. 30 more people before I have to shut down the before I have to drop the link out the chat. 30 more people. And you guys can get it. Remember, this is a trial for what the family gets. So if you guys enjoy it, make sure you join up. $9.99 a month.
Diggs, of course, traded to Buffalo. The return, the pick that the Vikings used to get Jefferson.
All right, here we go.
And both those guys having big days today. Diggs, 6 catches, 57 yards. Jefferson, 5 for 105 and a touchdown.
And that is a big defensive stop. Jackson, 6-yard loss. Let's go.
For a loss of 6.
A really nice job. It really confuses Adam Thielen because he's lined up over the top of him in coverage. You'll see him shoot in right here. He was lined up in press coverage. There's nothing that Adam Thielen was going to be able to do to be able to react inside and get a block on him.
For this Bills defense, number 1 in the NFL for a second consecutive year. Some issues the last couple weeks stopping the run.
Here we go.
Better job today. 2nd and long.
Second and 16. Throws, caught,
Milano's right on
and Hawkinson gets about 4 yards, stopped by Milano.
There's an injury report for that. Here's Payne.
Yeah,
Matt Milano.
Jermaine Edmonds isn't in there with the Bills defense right now. I'm told that Edmonds has a groin injury and is questionable. He was on the injury report this week with that same injury.
Yeah, there were questions coming into the game plan whether or not he would play. So Edmonds is out, and Dotson is in. 3rd and 12 for the Vikes.
Cousins throws. That's caught.
Hawkinson.
First down
C.J.
for the
Hawkinson.
Vikings.
In the middle of that defense gets 15 big ones.
Right here, coming from the center, KJ Osborne does a nice job.
Milano's your favorite, Michelle? Yeah, Milano's great.
TJ Hawkinson,
Milano's a
just
great
that
player.
inside route kind of gets everybody
Milano's one of my
focused
favorite on defense
towards
as well.
the middle, and he's able to find that soft spot.
So after he caught 9 balls in his Vikings debut, that's
shout out
his
to you,
4th catch
Steve.
Today. Keeps the drive going. Cousins
Throws.
finds Hockenson again.
Hockenson again for 6 yards on the pass.
So T.J. Hockenson,
2nd and 4.
traded from Detroit to the Vikings, practices for the first time last Wednesday. And Kirk Cousins said, it took me 4 months to learn this offense. He had it down in 4 days and had a monster day a week after they got it.
Yeah, I can't tell you how impressive that is. I mean, some of these systems have become very verbose, and you're trying, people will say, well, it's just getting used to that language, the vocabulary that they use, and then you kind of just rotate that into the concepts that you understand. Yeah, right. That's a lot of work.
Pressure coming, and that's going to be another good stop from the Bills.
Pinballed around and dropped for a loss. A few guys hit him hard. Taron Johnson, Tyrell Dotson, both there. 3rd down.
Yeah, that's just one of those things you don't really want to bootleg to Von Miller. He's too athletic.
We got to let those go, guys. We can't delete those. We got to let all those go. Those are fair comments. We got to let fair comments go. Those are good to go.
Guy waiting for you. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
He has stayed predominantly on that right side of Minnesota's offensive line, too, going against Brian O'Neill over Christian Darrisaw.
Just got the play off.
Pressure coming.
Incomplete. With some whistles blowing. I don't know that they got that off.
Prior to the play.
Timeout.
Timeout, Minnesota.
All right, so they had to use a timeout there to avoid the delay.
30-second timeout.
Okay.
And now this from DirecTV.
Quick timeout, commercial break, 30 seconds. Score 10-24. Vikings have it at their 42, 3rd and 5. As they take a quick timeout, commercial break. Say it with your chest. 6 minutes, 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. I feel like this game has slowed down a lot right now. Definitely feel like it's slowed down a lot. Make sure you guys smash that like, that thumbs up. We're just getting back over 100. We need 5 more for 100, guys. Make sure you smash that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated.
To prevent that play clock from running out. That's something that Kevin O'Connell takes a tremendous amount of pride in. Being able to have all 3 timeouts so he can do the things that he does in the last 2 minutes of each first half. We showed you the difference that they've made this year.
Shout out to Pete Driscus for joining the family, getting him access to exclusive content, giveaways, and you can watch the games with your boy Jay. Welcome to the family, Pete. Thanks a lot, man.
Timeout for a medical issue.
All right, timeout now for a medical issue. Okay.
So T.J. Hockenson, who you know is going to be a focal point in a situation like this, 3rd and 5 off of the field.
So that'll take us back to another commercial break as there is an injury timeout. Dennis, I mean, it's it's for a brief moment, man. It's not too long. Fades away after a little bit.
On 3rd and 5. Kirk Cousins perfect on this drive.
3rd and 5.
Bills show pressure. They back off. Cousins has time.
Cousins throws. Caught.
Down. He's got Osborne,
but there is a flag.
In the backfield. Matt Milano looks like maybe got held.
Holding. Offense. Number 71. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
It's the left tackle, Darrisaw.
All right, I'm going to get yelled at by all the Bills fans, but I really don't think this is his holding right here. He's going to go against Matt Milano. It's leverage, right? Everybody's falling. You're trying to do that, and everybody's going to the ground. Right at the very end, but I mean, so many times it's like the Mitch Morris when he got called for holding. He didn't get called for holding. He just got ran over by Harrison Phillips. And I think if you go to the ground in the NFL today, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get that holding call.
29-yard net penalty there when you wipe away the play. So 3rd down and long. Cousins hit as
deep
he
throw
lets it
hit,
go, and
that's going to be incomplete. No flags. And that will be a 3-and-out.
This is a great twist on this side. Watch, Von Miller's coming.
Shout out to Joe Wrenchgang coming through with the $9.99 super chat.
Bills Mafia in the house.
Bills Mafia in the house.
He's a tough guy.
Shout out to you, bro. Thanks a lot for the support. Shout out to the Wrench Gang. Thanks a lot, Joe.
Here comes Hines. Made a couple men miss.
Ooh, big hit at the end.
And so the Bills
Hines gets back to about the 22, and that's where the Bills will start over. 1st and 10 when we come back from the quick little commercial break. Bills up on this series. All right, here we go. Six minutes, 12 seconds left in the third. Scores 10-24. Bills have possession. As we get to this commercial break.
Military and veteran support partners to honor, empower, and connect with our nation's military community. Learn about the NFL's impact work with its salute to service partners by visiting NFL.com/salute. Special teams coach for the Bills, Matthew Smiley, is a U.S. Air Force veteran. Thank you to Coach Smiley and all the veterans out there for your service. By the way, our Bills fan there that brought us back from break, blowing something up in the background, and then there's 4 dudes standing like halfway to the explosion, just standing there without their masks.
First and 10.
They're giving me a heads up.
I know, right? Where's my stuff?
Bills at their 27. Here we go.
Drive begins at the 27-yard line with a run
handoff. And Singletary goes nowhere. No gain on the run, 2nd and 10.
Thank you, Joe. Bears up 17-10. Justin Fields already has 2 touchdowns today. Fine time. Airs this one out. Cole Kmet, the recipient.
Quick shout out to Angela for joining the family. Getting access to exclusive content, giveaways, and you get to watch, play the game with your boy Jay. Thanks a lot, Angela. Welcome to the family.
Of Justin Fields.
Handoff. Singletary runs for 5 yards.
Slammed down by Jordan Hicks. A lot being put on the shoulders of this Vikings defense. Singletary slow to get up. The defense doing its part, at least in the second half, getting the offense a shot, and they're going to have another chance to get off the field when you come back.
All right, and this will take us down to another commercial break, timeout. All right. 3rd and 5. 10-24. Timo, now we're good, bro. We're good. You know, you just got to talk through it. That's what you got to do. You got to talk through it. You know, it's just that clear portion where you get in trouble for. We're in a quick commercial break, guys. It's going. They've like really just slowed this game all the way down. We were going at a good pace, and yeah, that's where we're at right now. So, commercial break, timeout. Nah, bro. They'll hit you for like 5 seconds, 3 seconds. They do it. They do it, bro. You guys have no idea how like sometimes I have to edit these videos when we're done streaming. It's crazy. It really is. 3 seconds, 5 seconds, and I have to go back through and edit out like that 3 seconds from a 4-hour stream. Yeah, bro. Without a doubt. Just a heads up, we are having a little bit of a connection issue right now. Just so you guys don't freak out. We should be okay, though. This weather is really playing some tricks on Verizon right now. It's not fun. That's why if you're a family member, you get to watch the game no matter what. So make sure you guys join up. $9.99 a month. You get access to watching the game. Dolphins winning. Yeah, without a doubt. I'm paying these guys $300 a month. That's exactly who I'm going to blame it on.
On power before this 3rd and 5 play. Andrew Booth is into the game. His first defensive snaps in the NFL because Caleb Evans is out with a concussion.
3rd and 5.
Hard count, and flags fly. Everybody's pointing at everybody else. Only one man's opinion matters. A group of them. He's helping the guy whose opinion matters, Zadarius Smith. Here's the call.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 55. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Well, it's another area, Daryl, where
and it looks like, Josh got him to jump.
So good and have won just
looks like an offsides on the defense coming up here.
Today, mounting.
Yeah, and we showed you that graphic earlier, those different areas where they were really good this season. And if you add all those up for every team in the NFL, they're the best. They have the lowest number when you look at that. So the penalties have really been an issue for them here this afternoon, and that's one of the big areas they focused on.
I mentioned Booth into the game for the first time on defense. He's defending Diggs, and so they
Diggs
go right there.
Gets it.
Diggs
first down. 11 yards on the play.
Already a spot where the Vikings are having to dig a little bit because Cam Dantzler is
unlimited fiber,
IR, so
$12 a month. Are you kidding me?
And you got a guy who's never played defense in the NFL out there trying to defend Diggs.
And that will be the first
Shout out
of
to
many
you, bro.
passes coming towards number 23. And just, hey, let's see how you're going to match up here. You've got Stephon Diggs out on you again. You've got to get a little bit of help. Harrison Smith working his way over on that side of the field.
Rookie second rounder out of Clemson.
Josh throws, caught. Dawson Knox.
Extra beat to allow Knox to come free.
22 yards. Ric Flair, where you at?
Pushes him out after 22 yards.
Well, you've got a blitz
as they get down to the Minnesota 30.
Side, and Dawson Knox is just going to take off. And you've got the twist and the blitz, and he gets turned loose. Eric Hendricks does not see him coming across. Easy throw and catch.
10 in a row completed by Josh Allen.
Shout out to Space Prod for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
50% in the loss against the Jets. 17 out of 21 today. Here's a flip.
Little toss to Cook.
Waits for the blocks to develop.
Gets around the edge. Still going. Gets about 8 yards on the run.
Rookie third rounder.
2nd and 2.
With a nice gain and a good block coming here from Roger Saffold.
A really nice patience by James Cook as well. Boy, Roger Saffold just really gets Eric Kendricks on that one, and that allows James Cook to get to the outside and turn that corner.
Woo. They think by the end of the year, James Cook is going to really be factoring into this offense.
Absolutely. I think he becomes a really good changeup. You look at those 3 running backs for Buffalo and the different skill sets they bring in. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. They're very dynamic.
Tipped at the line and incomplete.
Ball is tipped, incomplete. 3rd and 2.
That was Daniel Hunter who got his hand on it, and it's 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Yeah, Dalvin and James are brothers. Faces on fire. Battle of the brothers.
Duke Johnson comes in at running back.
Hey, go forward, gotta go. Omaha.
Hand off.
And he struggles to get
no gain.
Scrimmage. The Vikings defense again comes up with a steal.
Johnson goes nowhere on that
Phillips in the middle of that.
No gain.
So now 4th and 2.
Makes it 4th down, and the field goal team comes out.
Bill's going to kick the field goal here.
You're exactly right, Joe. You mentioned earlier how this defense has really kind of kept Minnesota in the game. Ed Donatel's group, when they've been pressed, have stood up, forced some field goals, done some things to try and keep this Minnesota Viking team in the game.
Tyler Bass, who hit from 34 today, tries it from 40, tries to make it a 3-score game.
There's going to be a flag.
Movement again.
False start.
Preliminary indication is that this is on the Bills, though.
I think they're going to get the long snapper.
Offense, number 69. It's 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
All right, so adds a little layer of difficulty to it as they get the long snapper, Reed Ferguson.
So they get backed up 5 yards.
Last few weeks with the long
Tyler Bass going to be kicking 45 yards for the field goal.
So the penalty, it's from 45.
Up, and it is good.
And it is.
Score goes to 27-10. Bills Mafia, we up.
Bills lead by 3 scores. Late in the 3rd quarter is Kirk Cousins.
3-score game. 1 minute, 51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Shout out to Downtown Forte. Duke Johnson is La Familia. Shout out to you, bro. All right, guys. 819 viewers, 118 likes. Next goal is going to be 200. We just need 82 likes, 82 thumbs up to get to 200. So make sure you're smashing that thumbs up, guys. 82 likes, 82 thumbs up to get to 200. Oh, Timo, everything. Listen, even Netflix is doing the commercial thing now, bro. It's the only way for them to make real money, right? There's so much competition now when it comes to like the streaming services, so they have to figure out how they're going to make money. And that involves running ads and commercials during the streaming. Same thing for, Red Zone and all that kind of stuff. Mark, 100. Obviously, once we pass 100 members, I'll get the different package that'll go up to 1,000. But we got to hit 100 members first, and then I'll get the different package for 1,000. We can fit 40 more. No problem, Victor. Join the family, bro. You got access to it every week. Well, Mondays, Thursdays, Sundays, all day. So, yeah, make sure you join up, bro. I also do NBA. And we'll definitely be here for playoffs and all that. So make sure you lock it in. Join the family. We also do giveaways, exclusive giveaways. $9.99 a month. No contracts, no obligations.
Wangu's got a nice return. Ooh, already today, but here he gets stopped shy of the 20.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Downtown. Shout out to you, man. Much love.
He's had some good moments, but he's also thrown 2 interceptions and trying to get things going with a quarter left.
Yeah, just handing the football off to Dalvin Cook's been a struggle at times, and just a couple of bad throws. That one sailed on him a little bit. This one, it's kind of going through your progression, and you think you see something out of the corner of your eye, but it's not exactly how you saw it. A couple of huge interceptions for Kirk Cousins during the course of the afternoon.
And for a lot of the season, they've been able to overcome any of his issues, any of the team issues. 7-1, trying to win a 7th in a row today. Here's Dalvin Cook on first down, and Cook's got room. Dalvin Cook takes off.
Cook is still going. This is going to be a touchdown.
The big play they desperately needed. Dalvin Cook with a 71-yard touchdown.
81-yard run. 81 yards.
Wow. I think that settles the Cook-off.
Yeah, that's right. Cook-off is going to win.
James Cook is going to have to match that one. That's a great run, but I tell you what, it's a great run because it was phenomenally blocked up front. And again, it's one of those things that we've talked about during the course of the day. Can you get your running back one-on-one with a guy in space? And they did that with Christian Benford. And Dalvin Cook made him miss, and that was the last guy who had a shot.
Come on, Bills defense. Extra point is up and good. 10-point game.
So you're gonna have a
this
great
game is far from over.
You're going to get a great block from your wide receiver coming in. They're going to climb here. You get the great block here. Now what that does is it puts you one-on-one with Christian Benford, 47, right there. Look at this. Okay, here we go. You and me in space. He kept him on his inside. You give him credit for that. But then once he got to the sideline, that's a touchdown.
That's at 71.
Dulo, you right. He was like, you know what? Let me shut little bro down real quick. Let me shut little bro down real quick because I can't have him out here outshining me. Let me show him what I do. That was a nasty run. 81 yards.
Yeah, the family enjoying this special day with the boys playing.
He should be. Leslie should be flipping out because that was ridiculous. 81 yards? Are you kidding me?
So 81 yards on that one carry, 94 total. And the Vikings right back in this game, 27-17. Longest touchdown of the year for the Vikings. It's the second longest touchdown in the NFL this year.
And that's, for Bills fans, last week against the Jets, they kept them in check with the running game. It was,
if I was
nothing really that hurt Buffalo
McDermott, I'm getting James Cook in there, the little brother, and I'm gonna let him go on with that same energy and break a big run. You got to match that energy.
Get ready to start the fourth quarter and give up a huge explosive play like that.
As we get back down to the 26, that's where the Bills will start.
They'll start Saturday strong with Big Noon Saturday on Fox. Fourth-ranked TCU tries to build off yesterday's big win at Texas and stay in playoff position, taking on Baylor, all starting at 10 a.m. Eastern with the Big Noon kickoff crew live from Waco, and then TCU Baylor, noon Eastern on Fox. So Delvin Cook with an 81-yard touchdown run. First touchdown for the Vikings.
All right, here we go. First and 10 at the 26.
The defense has kept them in it, giving up just the field goal in the second half.
Throw to Diggs. Caught.
Diggs. Good stuff by Eric Kendricks.
5-yard pass.
Continue to go right to him. As long as he's going to have Andrew Booth on him. I mean, regardless who he has on him, they like to go to him.
Second and 5.
Never played defense in the NFL at this point guard.
Yeah, I mean, look at I mean, that is a huge cushion right there that Andrew Booth is giving up. And then when you're coming in, I just keep coming out and throwing it. He's got another big cushion out there right now.
Pressure.
Runs by him this
Josh
time,
gets it off, incomplete.
Third down.
3rd and 5.
Andrew Booth is a guy who they had high hopes for coming into the year. Second-round pick out of Clemson, slowed by injuries early.
You said you're gonna shave your head if the Bills win the Super Bowl, Charlie. Is that what you're saying?
With the injuries here. What a time for that.
You're gonna shave your head.
Against Allen and Diggs and
whatever you want to do with your hair, man. It's up to you, bro. 3rd and 5.
Final minute of this third quarter. 3rd and 5 for Buffalo.
Pressure
Allen
coming.
flushed,
Josh keeps it. Gets the first down. There are flags down, so it's coming back.
Flag down in the backfield.
Come on, Bills Mafia. We got to get this together. What is going on? You know, the momentum's been slowed down.
Replay 3rd down.
We got to get this momentum back.
Indication who it's going to be on when you get a shot of a guy looking despondent. It was on Brown. And so 3rd and 15.
Offensive holding.
A conversion.
I think one of the really impressive things with Josh Allen in that situation is he doesn't wait. You know, as he's going back and he starts to see whether it's the rush getting close or if he sees the backs of all the defenders turn to him, he makes that decision and he just goes. And that's why he was able to get that first down on the last one they got.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 15.
Vikings showing pressure here. They rush just 4.
Allen drops back, runs on the move, directing, throws. That's caught one-handed. Are you kidding me? Stephon Diggs, one-handed catch. What?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Let's go. Put that on a poster.
And what a moment for it. On 3rd and 15, he does this for 25 yards.
25 yard.
No one away for this third
one-handed
quarter
catch. Let's go, Bills Mafia. Should be nothing but a sea of red and blue in the chat. Drop it. Hashtag Bills Mafia. Let's go. Into the third quarter as we go into the fourth. Score 17-27. Shout out to you guys, 940 viewers. We need 34 more likes, 34 more thumbs up to hit 200. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up, guys. It is much appreciated. We need 34 more to hit 200. Red and blue at the stadium. Let's go.
catch of the day for Stephon Diggs. The most impressive yet. It'd be hard to ever have one more impressive than that. His fourth quarter starts with a gain for nothing from Devin
I got the Cowboys,
Singletary.
Dale. I think the Cowboys will take care of business today against the Packers.
See the rest of his career, you're going to see highlights of that.
He makes it look so routine. It's like easy. I'm just going to slide over here, jump up.
Shout out to you, Dave.
With the football, as soon as
I get that a lot, bro.
It's amazing the guys in today's game, how many one-handed catches you see, and it's like one guy's going to outdo the next guy.
What a treat today, watching him and Justin Jefferson. On 2nd and 10, early on in this fourth quarter.
Pressure.
Sacked from behind by
and Allen gets sacked.
Second time today, he gets hauled.
Second sack of the day. 6-yard loss. 3rd and 16.
He's trying to get comfortable in this front and how you're going to do it. And this is great. Watch him go up the field against Deion Dawkins and then come underneath right there. A little push by, able to squeeze that pocket.
Third down and long again. They needed a miraculous catch.
So 3rd and 16 now.
Third down earlier on this drive. Vikings defense, one of the big stories of this second half.
Allen drops back. Nice move.
Away from Smith. Keeps it
deep pass. That's caught by Gabe Davis. 22 yards on the play. Ric Flair, where are you at? Woo! 22 yards to Gabe Davis.
There's Gabe Davis right there. Watch with Harrison Smith. I think he's going over the top. He turns his back. And then you lose track of Josh Allen. You don't realize that he's outside
Beautiful play.
the pocket.
That's the other thing.
Quick shout-outs to Space Prod, Mr. Mando, and Jose Luis for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
Kept it alive long enough for Davis to come open. Hard for anybody to defend for that long. This is a screen, and he'll spike it to the feet of James Cook.
Incomplete on the screen.
And then right there, it's something as simple as knowing when that play is over. Nothing good is going to happen with me trying to get that ball to Devin Singletary. Or James Cook, I'm sorry. So there's Harrison Smith down the field, gets outside. Now
He said Harrison Ford. Yo,
also
what?
Just the location. And it's
He's got Indiana Jones on the brain. This is Harrison Ford.
To be fair, Harrison Ford's the only guy who hasn't touched it for the Bills today.
Thank you for that.
2nd and 10, James Cook dives forward and gets 7. It's 3rd and 3.
We were talking about it earlier. Some of these names get stuck in your head, and you're like, I know that one's coming out today.
Yep. Just a matter of when. A 2-score game, 2.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Josh Allen,
Wait,
7th overall pick in 2018, been the starter all 5
And
years.
Harrison Ford with the big 15-yard run.
Back
What?
as a rookie.
He's got on an Indiana coat hat.
They're down and 3 from the fringes of field goal range.
Oh, that's caught. Stephon Diggs still going 16 yards.
He's over 100 yards. He's got a first down to the 15.
Just a really nice job with this route. Watch, he gets to Andrew Booth to turn his hips right there and just spun him all the way around. Jordan Hicks not able to get out there and help out.
Oh, that's what's up, Dale.
Well, I tell you what, he has been
Shout out to you,
every
man.
facet
Packers fan in the house.
Everything you would want to see a wide receiver do. We saw the one.
Much love for you guys.
His route running today has been outstanding. His run after the catch.
Throw on the screen, caught by McKenzie. He gets 8 yards on the catch.
Cameron Bynum the tackle. There's a couple huge third down pickups on this drive for the Bills. Looking for a back-breaking drive against a team who's always seeming to lurk, always seeming to be ready to come back.
And it's so deflating for a defense. You work so hard on those first 2 downs to create those 3rd and long situations, and Buffalo has done it a couple of times on this drive, being able to convert.
All right, here we go, 2nd and 2.
2nd and short. Duke Johnson comes in.
Play action and throws it away. Didn't like what he's seen.
3rd and 2.
It's 3rd down again.
And another chance for this Vikings defense to get off of the field and keep this a 2-score game.
Put the game on ice.
So just see if we get 14 versus 23 again.
Shout out to Conman Shorts for subscribing. Thanks a lot, man. Welcome to the channel.
Donatel's got to get a little bit of help over there. Now he's walking that way.
On the other side of the field, you got Patrick Peterson, but
what up, Jace?
Continue to have the rookie on Diggs.
Pressure coming, throws to the middle, incomplete.
And it's 4th down.
And this may lead to a field goal.
For McKenzie. 4th and 2, and it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field. What do you think?
I say you go for it.
It's aggressive.
It makes sense right now to go for it.
You like it?
I'm thinking on it. I would probably call a timeout and think a little bit more.
I would go for it.
Like you
2
said,
yards.
If you kick the field goal, it's just a 2-possession game, so you've got
It's
Josh
2 yards.
Allen back the way he's been playing. Let's go for it on 4th down and try and put this one away.
Right, Camp,
so
send it.
Here we go. Allen on 4th and 2.
Allen.
Keeps it alive.
Come on.
Josh Allen into the end zone, and it's picked by Peterson. Patrick Peterson has some room. The veteran down the sideline and back to the 34. Vikings defense bends and bends, but doesn't break. And that is Josh Allen, who is yet to get up.
Allen is on the ground,
So
y'all.
Allen gets intercepted by Peterson, but the bigger
Josh Allen is on the ground right now. You have to be kidding me right
franchise
now.
Quarterback.
Like, come on. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Really? And as much as, like, I advocate for, like, kicking the ball, I'm like, all right, go for it, handoff. Why are you keeping the ball, Josh? Throw it away. Allen is down right now. So we're on a quick commercial break. See what's going on. This is so ridiculous. He's holding his ribs? Come on. Like, come on, yo. This is... Like, we were just talking about this. Like, it's 2 yards. Give it to Singletary. Give it to Cook. If you're going to go for it, use your weapons. Why is Josh always in a situation where he feels like he has to do everything? Why? Ross Peterson, Zach Moss is gone. We have Nyheim Hines now. You could have used Hines. You could have used Jackson. Or not Jackson. Johnson. You could have used either one of them. It's 2 yards. Major says it's 2 yards. Give it to your mom. Right. Like, hand the ball off.
Felt like it was a 4th down play, so as you're running out of time, throwing to the end zone, not the end of the world. But the worst decision came at the end of the play when he tried to punch the ball out of Patrick Peterson with that bad arm.
No hot mic show.
His stride begins with a run for Dalvin Cook, and it was blown up. He gets just a yard.
Dale Ryan here right after this, bro. Right after this.
Yeah, you're trying to keep it alive, and I agree with you, Joe. It's 4th down. Just throw it in. Somebody can make a play. It's a nice job by Patrick Peterson. Kind of gets lost and pops right in. But now we've talked about the competitive nature, but there's
Bill's got me ready to stress eat.
Allen understands.
Got to work on this muffin now.
And to throw your right elbow into Patrick Peterson to try and knock that ball loose when he's already
Shout out to Lou all the way from New Zealand.
Are decisions that could have huge ramifications.
Bro is caught. No.
Yeah, it's an incomplete pass intended for Jefferson very quickly.
Chocolate chip, Jesse. Chocolate chip.
And the defense continuing to do its job, continuing to give the offense a chance. Can the Vikings find it in the fourth quarter? 5 of the 6 wins during this streak have been of the comeback variety, including last week, down 10, down to the same margin in the fourth quarter against Washington.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to play Captain America, Allen. Hand the ball off.
Third and 9, pressure coming. Cousins.
Rose caught.
Thielen
for 8 yards. Fourth and 1.
It's 4th down and 2. No signs of the punt team.
Obviously, they're going for this.
And this is one of the ones we've talked about with Kevin O'Connell in that situation. As the play caller and head coach, he's already had those plays. He's played out this scenario in his head, and he's able to jump right into this 4th down call.
My favorite wrestler of all time, Harrison Ford.
0 for 1 on 4th down today.
And they're going to be real up against this clock coming out of the huddle. We're down to 5 right now. They haven't even broke.
They've already broke 2 timeouts in these situations today, and now they've got to use a 3rd. You can see the angst on Kevin O'Connell's face. These are the kinds of things they've not had to do this year. This is part of how they've won all these close games is they've managed the timeouts. They've managed the clock so well.
But I think Buffalo puts so much pressure on you that sometimes you fall out of that comfort zone. I just watching everything leading up to this game and seeing how they played and then seeing it here in this environment, we were wondering how they were going to respond. Even Kirk Cousins, never having played here before during the course of a regular season game, it is so challenging. We've seen it everywhere, getting in and out of the huddle, at the line of scrimmage. You're not going to be able to do all of this there because you're
helping
so
your boy
worried
laugh
about that
right now.
information getting across the entire.
The Bills have
course.
made this game more stressful than what it needed to be at this point.
The big one is these timeouts because they're going to need them if they're going to be able to get back into this game or pull this game out. And this crowd is
Dirt Mark, New York, bro.
to use all their timeouts.
4th down and 1 for the Vikings.
All right, here we go.
Osborne in motion. He's got it. KJ
Osborne.
He breaks a tackle.
It's the first down.
His way close.
2-yard run.
Stop.
Power running.
All kinds of collisions over there. First it was Johnson, then it was Lewis.
They said Jimbo bet the over.
Indication is 1st down.
This is an outstanding effort by KJ Osborne because this play should have been stopped short twice. It's just a great individual effort, especially the second one, the second hit by Cam Lewis.
How awesome is that for a guy, KJ Osborne, who a few years ago was here at a game as a fan. He played at the University of Buffalo and came to watch the Bills play.
Play action.
Cousins steps up.
Pass incomplete. Second and 10.
15 left to go in this one. The Vikings hanging in this game. They got an 81-yard touchdown from Delvin Cook. They got an interception from Patrick Peterson. The second takeaway of the game for the Vikings.
We gonna be all right.
17-27.
Again. Second and 10 for the Vikings.
Out of the lineup right now, so you've got Blake Randall out there at left tackle.
Back in the hands of Osborne. Block from Thielen.
What's up, Isaiah? Shout out to you, bro.
Boogie Basham, 3rd down.
That'll be something to keep an eye on. Christian Darrisaw. All day long, Von Miller was going to the right. That's how much respect he has. He said Minnesota has the best offensive tackle
we gotta wake up a little bit.
in the NFL and has a ton of respect
Who's
for the young
down?
guy playing left tackle.
Lewis is injured on the play.
But with Christian Darrisaw out, now we've got Blake Randall at left tackle. Does Von Miller come back over to that left side now to test that?
Randall's a guy who's hardly
No problem,
played.
Dirk. Shout out to you, bro.
Second-year man out of Oregon State. The injured player here is Cam Lewis.
Boy, they're thin at that safety position.
They're already down Jordan Poyer. from earlier this year, down Micah Hyde. And as they take a look at Lewis, a game break with Carissa.
Thank you so much. I'm letting you know that Dak Prescott and company on the road in Lambeau. First
what up,
time
Majors?
Mike McCarthy is back there.
Shout out to you, bro.
Meanwhile, his former quarterback Aaron Rodgers and the Packers
shout out to the Bills Mafia.
5-game losing streak. It's America's Game of the Week, and it's all coming up next.
That is unthinkable. 5-game skid for the Packers. That follows us. Cowboys, Packers.
Thanks a lot, Robbie. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for the love.
Greg Olsen, Aaron Andrews, Tom Rinaldi. 3rd and 4 here for the Vikings from midfield.
3rd and 4.
And Miller's on the other side of the line.
Hand off.
To Cook.
And Cook gets stopped. Let's go defense.
It's Ed Oliver making it.
Ed Oliver with the stop.
What a great job, because he's actually the guy getting double teamed, and he's able to hold the point. Watch. That's a double team. Holds the point against Ed Ingram and then gets upfield to make the tackle.
Shout out to Shimmy Lawn and Ram Jam 777 for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
And a long 5.
Fourth and 6.
Cousins
gets it off. That's a first down to Hawkinson. 12 yards. Come on, defense.
Second, 4th down conversion to the
Thanks a lot, Sicko. Shout out to you, bro.
Got a little chemistry building between Kirk Cousins and TJ Hawkinson, going to him at critical times. Again, another really nice feel for that soft spot in the zone, and it's feeling clearing everything out underneath.
Yeah, I'd say 16 catches in 2 games as teammates. That qualifies some early chemistry. 10-point game nearing the 6-minute mark.
1st and 10.
Cook motions out. Cousins.
Pressure coming again.
Looking middle.
Cousins, plenty of time.
Incomplete. Jefferson after the big first half, just 1 catch in the second half. Had 2 long catches on the first drive, had a touchdown on the first drive. The Bills have taken him away.
All right, 2nd and 10. We're just approaching the 6-minute marker.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins retreating, scrambling and
throws open. Thielen was wide open. What are you guys doing?
22 yards and another Vikings first down.
That's a really nice job by Kirk Cousins, because this is a screenplay that goes wrong. It's supposed to be a screen to the left. Von Miller drives it all the way back. He's able to sneak out to the right side and find Adam Thielen down the field, but just a really good recognition. That play is gone. Buffalo's defense did a great job shutting down that screen, and you sneak out and find Adam Thielen down the sideline.
A lot of times the concern becomes illegal men downfield when screenplays go awry and you throw downfield, but no call there. Had a first down at the 18. Cousins steps up.
He runs.
Cousins.
He gets the first down.
There's the shoulder. First down and goal, Minnesota. You said swagger when we introduced Kirk Cousins earlier. How about some toughness?
There is nobody in the middle of the field
a couple of weeks ago
to trap Cousins. Are you kidding me right now?
And that's a nice one there.
What are we doing?
Kind of thinking about it. Am I going to slide? And
what are we doing?
Now I'm going to go try and get this one.
Kirk Thuggins, they call him, wearing those chains on the road trips back. Lowers the shoulder here, makes it 1st and goal. Looking for his 5th comeback win during this winning streak. Fakes to Cook, floats for Jefferson, incomplete. Good coverage, Dane Jackson.
I tell you, that's great. You are purely one-on-one. You've got everything inside. It's just Dane Jackson and Justin Jefferson letting them play in the end zone again. We saw that earlier in the game when it was Hawkinson. Letting them play once they get into that end zone area.
Now you got to jam the middle.
Tre'Davious White, it's not Kyer Elam.
You got to jam that middle.
Doing a nice job.
Bills, jam the middle.
Goes on. 2nd and goal. 13th play of the drive for the Vikings. Thielen in motion. Here's Ham.
Are you kidding me?
Touchdown Vikings. C.J. Ham with his first rushing touchdown in 5 years. And it's a one-score game here in the fourth. Go ahead, fullback. How do you like that?
5 years?
Uh-huh.
Watch the jet motion and then watch the reverse pivot out. And you're fake and sweep and you hand it off to C.J. Ham inside. A lot of stuff for those linebackers and that nickel back to think of as that play is developing. And everybody forgets about C.J. Ham.
And Moose sheds a tear of happiness.
Shouldn't have been 5 years.
Sadness, but it's been 5 years.
years.
The extra points off the upright. A massive miss from Greg Joseph. He's missed 4 penalties.
I don't even care about
the
extra point. I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy right now. I literally called it jam the middle, and then you guys let him run right up the middle. What is going on? Are you kidding me? This is absolutely frustrating. I literally called the play. Bills jam the middle. Ham runs up the middle for a 3-yard touchdown. What are we doing on defense? What are we doing? What's up, Gerald? I'm going to let the family hop in for a minute. I need some insight. I need some insight from the family. Jimbo, hop on, bro.
Bills need help.
Oh, he's falling apart.
Like, what are we doing?
He's throwing away the ball. The defense allowing these running backs to get open.
Bro, like, I'm looking at it. I'm like, jam up the middle. It's very simple.
Very simple. Jam the middle. Yeah, there's no way the fullback should have scored there.
Exactly. No. There's no way. If I can call that before it happens, what's wrong with the damn defensive coordinator? Like, I'm confused.
I'm starting to think these games are being called, man.
Come on, yo. This is wild.
It's still a one-score game. They still have to score a touchdown. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, that extra point didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
That's all right. I can't believe they didn't try going for 2. That's weird.
Right. I thought they was going to go for 2, too.
I don't know. Some of the stuff these teams do now does not make sense anymore as far as trying to score.
The issue that I have is that this game should not be this close.
Yeah, it should have been, yeah. That's like 20 points unanswered.
Exactly. This game should not be this close. You go for it on 4th and 2.
We don't close games right.
Well, we went for it on 4th. What I'm saying is we went for it on 4th and 2. Okay, if you're going to go for it, hand off to your single back or your fullback, or you kick the damn ball.
All right, I said they should have went to Cook. I'd have gave it to Cook.
That's what I'm saying, bro. All right.
On 4th and 2, you tell them you can't. That's why I don't like the Bills sometimes, because we can't convert on these red zone plays. I mean, we're in the red zone. Why we can't convert?
T Womp Womp says, "Why are you so mad? You don't see the hat, bro?"
Yeah, Allen's trying to do too much.
Yeah. All right, we back to it, guys. We back to it.
Johnson.
Kick the damn ball.
All right. 4 minutes, 34 seconds.
Returnable for Johnson from the 5. And Johnson to the 27. Well, there have been several spots where it looked like the Bills are ready to pull away and make it comfy. This is a 4th down play. Patrick Peterson intercepts Josh Allen, returned it 34 yards. And then a 13-play drive, a couple 4th down conversions. Get out of Thuggins' way. Made it 1st and goal. And then we had to get a fullback involved. C.J. Ham with a touchdown, but the missed extra point, and we'll see how large. Emotional, damn it! Goes back on offense from the 27. Josh Allen whips it outside. Devin Singletary stopped by Daniil Hunter, who's had a nice second half.
Shout out to Perry coming through with a $9.99 super chat donation. Thanks a lot for the support, guys. Thanks for the love.
But when you're a pass rusher of the skill level of Danielle Hunter, and you think you're always going forward, the ability to be able to drop him in coverage from time to time is going
right,
to
Rick?
cause some issues.
This is family issues with me and the Bills right now. Family issues. This game should not be this close. 2nd and 10.
Burn a couple to avoid delay of games so far in this half. There's movement and a flag and a false start coming.
False start. Offense. Number 14. It's a 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Tom Diggs, and you can sense the anxiousness in here right now. This place was rocking as they were ready to pull away and put this thing on ice, but
everything has slowed down. The momentum slowed down. Had all these timeouts. Just killed the Bills' momentum completely, and now we got to come back, or not come back, but maintain this lead and not make any mistakes.
Empty set, 2nd and 15.
Josh throws incomplete.
It's 3rd down. That stops the clock at 3:40.
3rd and 15.
The Vikings have been in tight games.
Shout out to Matt Johnson. Thanks for subscribing, man. Welcome to the channel.
Games decided by 8 points or fewer.
You can see right there, they're usually pulling away from people. In those 17 games, 9 points or more, and you just get comfortable in that area, and then all of a sudden, because you're not used to it, when you get into these tight fits and every mistake or every missed opportunity is magnified, it's a whole different scenario.
Bills have had a couple big 3rd down pickups in
Josh,
the 2nd half.
deep pass, Diggs,
broken up by Harrison Smith.
Incomplete. No flag.
Set to get the ball back within 4.
4th down.
I don't know if this was more Harrison Smith or a drop by Stephon Diggs. We'll see right here. Has him turned around a little bit. Has to undercut it. Yeah, I think that's one that Stephon Diggs wishes he had back.
Would have been a good catch, but it's one that he makes, 49 times out of 50. And so a 3 and out. They're coming after it.
Kick is off.
Jalen Reagor with a fair catch. Oh, baby. Stumbling back. Makes the catch on it. With 3:26 to go. As Reagor gave him a scare. Diggs had it right there. Nice throw from Allen, but he couldn't hang on. Funny game, isn't it? I mean, he had the one-handed catch earlier, impossible catch, and then that one right in the breadbasket. Couldn't pull it in. And now here's Kirk Cousins.
Shout out to Gina coming through with the $19.99 super chat donation. Thanks a lot for the support, guys. Thanks a lot. Shout out to the Wrench Gang.
They have played fantastic in these situations at the end of the game with the game on the line.
1st and 10 for the Vikings.
Cousins looks to throw. Pressed off his spot by Miller. Makes another man.
Throws, and that is caught. Osborne for 6 yards.
This is a really nice job. He's going to get away from Von Miller first. That's Ed Oliver, the second one. Stands in again. Knows he's going to take that hit, and look at that. Just beyond the outstretched arms for K.J. Osborne.
They were hoping that he could have a bigger role today, and that's the 5th catch for Osborne. 2nd and 5. Just the 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning.
Pressure coming. Throws.
Thielen this time.
Thielen catches it.
Grab by him for 6 and a first down.
First down. Dennis, I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
Cousins well protected.
Cousins. Pressure. He goes down. Let's go, Bills defense.
Boogie Basham. Only his 2nd sack of the year, but it comes in a big spot. A loss of 3.
Well, you're trying to get help, but watch what Ezra Cleveland does. He comes from the inside and actually pushes Boogie Basham off of Blake Brandel. So you're trying to help your buddy out, and you may have hurt him a little bit.
2nd and long. Cousins.
And complete. 3rd and 13. Johnson, let's go. We got to get the horns out.
What a really good job by Taron Jackson. Just kind of drifting back, closing down some throwing lanes. Sees Hawkinson come out. And once that ball is thrown, he comes out and puts a big hit on his target.
Let's go, Bills. We got to get all the effects in here now. Let's go, Bills. Here we go. Pressure. And he goes down. Let's go, Von Miller. Let's go. Ric Flair, where are you at?
Boy, he's been lurking all day. He's been making an impact here and there, but here he really comes through and gets his first sack. It makes it 4th and a mile.
Oh, man. Let's go. Von Miller stepped up. 4th and 18 now. This will probably lead to a, obviously, field goal as they're at the 27. Big defensive stop. We needed that. It's going to be a 1-point game. 1-point game pending the field goal if it happens. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to Jeff Birdyard, Fitness and Kai, Buffalo subscribe, Carl Johnson, Pokemon Plays. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing as we take a quick commercial break. Quick shout out to LA Sports Live and Christopher Morales for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. You're right, John. I just caught that. Correction. They're going to go for it on 4th and 18. One wrong pass, and this should be ball game. I had to get over my frustration. Shout out to Christopher, says thanks, representing here in California. Shout out to California. All right, here we go.
Well, they signed Von Miller to that massive contract. They wanted a finisher.
4th and 18.
Make an impact late in games. A sack makes it 4th down and a mile. As we welcome
4th and 18. Here we go. Bills defense. Cousins has plenty of time. Deep throw.
He wants Jefferson. Climbs the ladder.
What?
Oh my goodness! Justin Jefferson pulled it in. The catch of his life keeps the Vikings' hopes alive. There's no way.
One-handed catch in traffic.
A
one-handed catch in traffic?
One-handed going up. That has been replaced by Justin Jefferson's catch, especially with what was at stake.
An all-timer for Jefferson, and now it's Thielen. On time from Cousins.
Emotional damage.
Benford ripped him out, and a flag flew in at the last moment. But we got to look back at this.
How does he maintain possession all the way through, not allow that ball to hit the ground And he just steals it
After the play,
from Cam
personal
Lewis.
foul. Unnecessary roughness, defense number 47. That's a 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Justin Jefferson, the leading receiver in the NFL since he debuted, makes a massive catch. This is the penalty. So 15 yards on top of the reception for Thielen. Moves the ball down inside the 20. They had it 4th and 18, and then Justin Jefferson.
Shout out to Joe coming through with the $4.99 super chat donation, sending good karma. Go Bills, go. Go Bills, go. We need it all right now. Sea of red and blue in the chat. Bills Mafia, where you at? We need a big stop.
Jefferson inside the 5. 1st and goal, Minnesota. And now the Bills got to start thinking about the clock. They've got all 3 timeouts. 7th catch for one bad man.
Bills Mafia, y'all got to fill up the chat. We need red and blue in the chat, guys. We need some good karma going. Red and blue in the chat. Let's go, Bills Mafia.
Hey, he has been phenomenal. And again, he had a tremendous first half. All of a sudden, he kind of disappears the majority of the second half until this drive.
2 of the 7 catches for 151 yards for a guy who's always going to be linked.
I need my Bills Mafia to spam the chat. Mods, step aside. Let the chat go. We need red and blue in the chat. Let's go, Bills Mafia. We need it all right now. Come on, Bills. Cousins goes down. Let's go. Let's go.
It's Ed Ingram again. I don't know. He's over a little bit to the right, but watch your right guard. He's
there it is.
Inside.
Shout out to Paul Craig coming through with the $1.99 super chat. Says Steelers fan rooting for you. Thanks a lot, Paul. Shout out to you. Thanks for the support, bro.
First drive of the game.
Come on, Bills Mafia. We need to stop. We need to stop.
Easy this year. They might be 7-1, but they
we got to bring the horns and the cowbell back.
This would be the hardest way yet. One timeout left for the Bills.
Steelers fan rooting for you.
For the Vikings.
Top of the screen now. It comes down with quick motion. Justin Jefferson up at the top.
Come on. Cousins looking, throws, incomplete. Let's go. 3rd and goal. We need another stop. Well, we need 2 more.
Really nice job in coverage again by Dane Jackson.
Come on, Bills Mafia. Blow up that chat. Red and blue. Sea of red and blue in the chat. Let's go, Bills Mafia. We cannot let these Vikings out. Bills Mafia, the Mafia in the chat. Red and blue in the chat. Let's go. It is 3rd and goal. We need a big stop. One minute left in the game. 3rd and goal. We're in a timeout.
Well, we saw that earlier as T.J. Hawkinson left as they checked him for a concussion. Let's see who they take off here. And nobody comes off of the field in this instance. 3rd down and goal for the Vikings.
Here we go. 3rd and goal. Pressure coming.
It's Jefferson again. It's a touchdown. The comeback kids have done it again. And it's Cousins to Jefferson again. One last time to give them the lead with 54 seconds.
Looking on the outside, he's coming underneath. Let's see if he completes this all the way through.
And was he in? I think the catch is good. Was he in, though, as Christian Benford brought him down right away?
He's short.
So the
his knee is down. He's short.
Question of where the ball is.
He's short.
Tough to tell from that angle, but it does look to be short.
He is short.
No question about whether or not he held on. No question about whether or not he's down. Here's
he's
going to
short.
be the best look if he's in when he is down.
Knee is down. He's short.
This is going to be 4th and goal.
4th and goal. 4th and goal. He's short. Fourth and goal. He's short.
It is a completion, but the receiver is down at the 1/2-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go, Bills Mafia. Keep going. Red and blue in the chat. Red and blue in the chat.
Timer, please reset the game clock to 57 seconds. 57. Buffalo charged with their 3rd and final timeout.
The Bills use their last timeout to make sure this clock doesn't keep running. 4th down and goal with 57 seconds.
Amazing job. We've seen it all day long. The competition on the outside today has been some of the best I've seen. The defenses won battles at times. The offenses have won battles at times. And it all comes down to this. This is by far the best game that we've been a part of so far this season.
Here we go.
4th down, less than a yard. The game comes down.
Here we go. 4th and goal. Cousins under pressure throws. There's a flag. Incomplete. Incomplete, but there's a flag down.
Drops the ball. There is a flag down as well.
There's a flag down.
Offside.
Wow.
Oh,
Number 97.
Are you kidding me?
Half the distance to the goal. Replay. 4th down.
There's going to be one of two things, right? A huge jump, or he was offsides.
All right.
He was offsides, and they get another shot.
All right. All right, guys.
Yep.
4th and goal. We did jump offsides, but it's a replay.
It's 4th down and goal.
Here we go. Let me get the horns back out. Cowbell. We need the cowbell. Come on, let's go. Bills. He's short. He's short. He's short. No touchdown. He's short.
Still waiting.
He's short. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ric Flair, where you at? Ric Flair, where you at?
You're that close to the line. We've seen so many times you get that push from behind. Here comes C.J. Ham. What a great job by that Bills down.
It's under review.
Play is under review. He's short. He is short.
Are you going to be able to see if Kirk Cousins is down before he extends across the goal line? He was talking to the official at the end of that play saying he had extended and broken the plane. This will be the best angle right there. The shoulder is going to be down.
He's definitely short.
I think it's short.
He is short.
Move it late. He's already
He
down.
is short. Let's go, Bills Mafia. He is short.
Dean Blandino, what do you think?
Looking for a shot that shows us the football when his left shoulder is down. We've had some good looks, but I don't think we've got enough to change this. The ruling on the field was short. I don't see anything clear that the ball is breaking the plane at that point. To me, this has to stand.
What a game. What a finish. Vikings had a touchdown that was overturned with a review at the goal line. They said Justin
Shout out to TikTok, X-Shot, You're Not Funny, M.Et, Lucy, Jacob Swerts, Daniel for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel.
As this Bills defense done just enough. Hard to argue with the play call. I mean, you needed an inch.
Come on now, what are we doing here? Make the call. Make the call. Make the call.
You've got C.J. Ham lined up within 5 yards, and he comes up and he tries to help Kirk Cousins from behind be able to push him into the end zone. But what a fantastic job by that interior of the Bills defense. We talk about Von Miller and these edge rushers.
Moving on the field stands as called.
Let's go!
There it is.
There it is! Let's go, Bills Mafia! Let's go! Red and blue in the chat. Bills Mafia, let's go!
To help out, Ed Oliver, Jordan Phillips, Tim Settle, Daquan Jones. Those are the guys in that situation that give you the opportunity, the ability to keep a quarterback out on that sneak.
And that was football in its purest form right there. Low man wins, game on the line at the goal line. Not simple here for Allen and the Bills.
One more play.
Zero breathing room. He tries to sneak it. The ball is loose. Impossible. Do the Vikings have it? Scramble for the ball. It is a touchdown on their last breath. It's Eric Kendricks. A fumbled snap and a touchdown for the Vikings.
This is unbelievable. I mean, you think about taking a safety right there. And it's going to get you to 27-25, and then you got a punt and play defense. So you go with the quarterback sneak. Just a bad quarterback center exchange. I don't know if it looked like it got back farther than normal.
The previous play is under review.
And they're going to review it. We've lived a full life down at the goal line here over the last 5 minutes.
I think the big thing now is if Eric Kendricks makes this recovery, number 54, is he in the end zone or is it outside? So does Minnesota's offense have to come on the field and run another play? It sure looks like he's inside that goal line.
Yeah, this review seems like a much simpler one.
I mean, it's one of the most simple things you do in the game of football, the quarterback center exchange.
Well, there's the ball sitting right on the goal line. And at that point, it's in if he falls on top of it. And the Vikings, I mean, they were finished. They were stopped on 4th and goal from inside the 1. And if you didn't think this season was charmed, if you didn't think there was something special going on for the Vikings before, impossible to deny that there's something magical about this Vikings team at this point. Even if it stands, 37 seconds for Josh Allen and the Bills.
But you're going to get second guessed on this the whole time backed up like that. You know, people will say, should you have taken the safety and punted it away and played defense? That gets you to 27-25. Now a field goal can beat you coming back the other way. So it makes sense to execute the simplest play in football, which is the quarterback sneak, just to get a little bit off your goal line and then run this clock out.
I think it's easy to say now, wow, maybe you should have taken, but right.
I mean, it seems like it never got to Josh Allen's hands there. It looked like it was shorted. From behind, it looks like it gets there.
Touchdown stands.
The ruling on the field stands is called. It is a touchdown, Minnesota. Timer, please reset the game clock to 41 seconds. 41, thank you.
These teams continue to take turns defying logic here down the stretch. What an unbelievable last, I don't know, 30 seconds of game time. So much packed into it. And now an extra point, which has not been a sure thing for Greg Joseph.
Extra point is up. Score is 30-27. 3-point game.
This one. But Josh Allen and the Bills have 41 seconds, and all they've got to do is get into field goal range. Absolutely stunning. It'd be stunning enough of a finish just in a vacuum. But then you consider that this was 27-10. And then you figure at some point, Kevin O'Connell's team's got to run out of magic. At some point, a deficit's going to be too large for them to overcome. But they've overcome another.
4th and 18. The catch by Justin Jefferson. The Bills make a stop, and you think you're done. Right here. I mean, this is 4th and half a yard. And just a tremendous job by the interior of the Bills defensive line. And then Minnesota returns it. You've got the botched snap. But look at Eric Kendricks coming through there. Nobody gave up. There hasn't been one player on this field that felt the game was over, it was out of their hands. They just continued to grind, and they were always there when the moment to make a play presented itself.
Yeah, both sides better keep on grinding because it still isn't over. Far from it. 41 seconds, an eternity for this offense. Joseph kicks it. Luke Johnson has had a nice day returning. It's time to cover sharp, and they're at the 21-yard line to begin this drive. 36 seconds. Josh Allen, there was a question if he'd even play this week. 36 seconds. He has played. He's been exceptional.
36 seconds.
261, a touchdown in his usual.
Game is not over.
Amazing.
This game is not over.
Extended on 3rd downs. He's made great decisions. His supporting cast has really stepped up. That's the one positive with the Bills offense today. It hasn't been a one-man show. It hasn't just been Stephon Diggs.
Trying to get into field goal range. They're out of timeouts. First play, Dawson Knox, a good one. A gain of 13.
Gain of 13, 29 seconds left. This game is far from over.
Bass has hit from 58 in his career. That was a few years ago as a rookie. His long this year is 51. So they're looking to get around the 35-yard line to feel like they've got a good shot. For once, conditions here pretty still. This place is known as a wind tunnel, but not much wind to speak of as Bass gets ready.
1st and 10 at the 31.
29 seconds from the 32.
Pressure coming, throw, another catch by Knox. Gets to the 39.
Seconds. About 25 yards from his range. And there's an injured Viking.
And the hard part here is you talked about that wind, and I actually talked to Tyler Bass before the game, and he said the hard thing here.
An injury inside 2 minutes requires a timeout. This is Minnesota's 3rd and final charge timeout.
Minnesota's going to call a timeout.
When you look at the flags at the top of the stadium, they could be going in one direction. When you look at the ribbon on the top of the goalpost, it could be still or going in a different direction. And he said, what I like to do is I like to get out, and it gets in and it swirls. He goes, I'll go with the way the wind feels to me on the field. That's going to be the one. I don't want to look up and get confused with all the different directions because it's never going to show you exactly how it should be. The winds will be blowing.
Where my Bills Mafia at, yo?
The flags and the ribbons on
we need a Bills miracle.
So he goes,
we need a Bills miracle
here on the field.
Injury play here for the Vikings, Zadarius Smith. That's no small deal. Very good pass rusher. You can't even rip up some blades of grass and toss it in the air to test it.
Come on, Bills Mafia. Where you at in the chat? We need red and blue. This ain't over.
So they're at
this ain't over.
40.
Red and blue in the chat. Let's go. Bills Mafia, where you at? They've been coming at us too hard in the chat. We need Bills Mafia in the chat. Red and blue. Let's go. This game ain't over.
It's Diggs motioning across the formation. Allen looking
throws.
the other way.
Caught. Let's go, Davis. Let's go.
And catch.
Let's go, Davis. Y'all see the jersey? Come on, Bills Mafia. This game ain't over yet, baby. This game is not over.
Looks like a good catch.
This game is not over.
Comfortable field goal range, and they're gonna
another catch to McKenzie. Let's go! Let's go! We get down to the 25. Let's go, Bills! Let's go, Bills! Let's go! Red and blue in the chat. Let's go, Bills Mafia! Let's go! Ric Flair, where you at?
And he does it. They hold it up to the line. He's going to secure it. He's going to get his arms underneath. Ooh, is that a little bobble?
Wow.
But they hustled. They got to the line of the scrimmage. Now this is you started to go inside, Isaiah.
We need to go on for the touchdown. Forget the field goal. We need the touchdown.
Allen.
Pressure coming.
Throw
caught.
Yes, a flag. Let's go, baby. Defensive pass interference. Let's go. Let's go. Defensive pass interference. Let's go. Bills Mafia, light up the chat. Red and blue in the chat. Let's go. Defensive pass interference.
All right, 5 seconds. Is that enough time to go for the end zone again?
Well, we always went at 6 seconds. I think once you go to 5, if anything goes wrong, you're in trouble. You've got no timeouts. And here's that Gabe Davis catch again on the sideline. Does he get his arms underneath? Does he get it cradled? I don't think right there it looks like he has lost possession.
Oh, it doesn't matter now, buddy. Doesn't matter now, buddy.
So that 20
doesn't matter. We're going to kick this field goal, and we're going to take this thing to overtime. Let's go, Bills Mafia. We're going to take this to overtime. Kick is good. 30-30. We're going to overtime. Let's go.
2 seconds left.
Let's go.
What a ball game. And that 41 seconds to start the drive, it just felt like an eternity for Josh Allen and this offense.
Let's go.
This has been the most amazing 2 minutes of football I have ever seen in my entire life. What has happened, what has transpired in these 2-minute plays? Tremendous individual efforts.
They thought it was over. They thought that Pat Mahomes the only person that could come down in 30 seconds and score. We can do it too, Bills Mafia. We can do it too. Let's go.
But it looks like this is headed for overtime. Wow, wow, wow. Wow play after wow play. Games looked like it was over multiple times. It looked like it was over late in the third quarter with the Bills up 3 scores. It looked like it was over with the Vikings getting stopped at the goal line.
We're going to OT. We are going to overtime.
The Bills rally down and tie the game with 2 seconds.
And it's going to come down to a coin toss.
So Kirk Cousins in the offense back to the field here. See if they just going to kneel on it or see what they can do here with one last play. And settle for overtime. And oh man, Kevin O'Connell in his first year as a head coach. He has had some thrillers that he's tried to guide his team.
We're going to end the fourth quarter. We're going to head to overtime.
The 6-2 Bills are headed for overtime.
Shout out to you, Eric. Much love, yo.
Yeah, Bills fans know a little something about overtime. Coin toss we'll get in just a moment here. Both teams going to have an opportunity to possess the ball unless that first possession results in a touchdown. It's a 10-minute quarter.
Quick shout out to Trey Liccato, Jonathan Cole, Ben Nuke, Miller Tribe Time,
Kansas City last year.
CMS, Sean D, Kay Johnson, Nina Banks. Shout out to all you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to all the new subscribers.
As a result of that,
shout out to the Bills Mafia. We got ourselves a tight ball game.
Get a shot regardless of that first drive. Here we go.
We will now begin a maximum of a 10-minute overtime period. Both teams will have the opportunity to possess the ball unless the team first in possession gets a touchdown, there's a defensive score, or the team first in possession keeps the ball for all 10 minutes. Fourth quarter timing rules apply. Both teams are allowed 2 timeouts, and replays will be initiated from the replay booth. Any questions? You're the visiting team. NFL shield is heads. Red, white, and blue side is tails. What is your call? Called tails.
It's heads.
It is tails. You won the toss. You like to receive. Which way you want to kick?
Vikings getting the ball first.
On a kick, Buffalo. Okay.
Vikings win the toss. They look for the touchdown and the knockout blow. Feels like there's already been several knockout blows. Both teams only to steady themselves and punch right back.
I'm seeing Kirk Cousins pick 6. Matt Milano pick 6. Let's go, Bills Mafia. They thought this thing was over. They was talking all kinds of garbage in the chat. They thought this thing was over. They act like Pat Mahomes the only one that can come down and score in 30 seconds. Josh Allen can do it too. Let's go, Bills Mafia. Where y'all at? Red and blue in the chat. Twitter, I bet Twitter was probably terrible. That's fine. I mean, y'all can hate on the Gabe Davis catch all you want. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know. As soon as if you hurry up and get that ball up, none of it matters. Shout out to Christopher Stacy coming through with the $5 super chat donation. Says Titans fan here, but thought I'd send some love. Shout out to you, Christopher. Thanks for the support.
Titans fans here, but thought I'd send some love out to Buffalo.
Much love. Thanks a lot, Christopher. Shout out to you. Thanks for the support, guys. Guys,
and this one 30-30.
Here we go.
Handle that? Anybody handle more of this? What a game it's been. 7-1 Vikings trying to validate that.
What's up, Raminda?
Start looking for a signature win.
What up? What up?
It would be at another
win.
The Bills trying to go to 7-2.
Calm it down a little bit. Here we go.
And so they've got over the chance to win this game.
Shout out for the $2 super chat donation, Bear from NY. Let's go, Bills Mafia. Hit that chat.
Absolutely.
Hit that chat, Bills Mafia. Let's go.
Of the fourth quarter,
red and blue.
That has to come from the replay booth, and this is too big a play not to stop. And as you can see on this shot, Davis is going to the ground. He does get his knees down in bounds, but he doesn't maintain control. The ball hits the ground, comes loose. That's an incomplete pass.
2 plays later, Bills tied the game and forces overtime. Vikings try to make it a moot point. A touchdown would win it.
1st and 10.
Dalvin Cook.
Cook has it. Big run.
Earlier today.
And he's going to get a first down.
And he's got a nice gain in the first play of the OT.
We got to get back to Vaughn Miller, too. He was the one who really had kind of taken over that game at the end. Got him into that 4th and 18 situation. Can he do something here for this Bills defense? Go back to what you were doing before. I mean, he was really starting to have an impact on that game late in the 4th quarter.
We had a sack that made it 4th down and 18. Looked like it was finished then. Then Jefferson with a one-handed catch. And so much since.
1st and 10. Come on, Bills defense. Handoff to Cook. Another big run.
Cook gets 8.
It's 9
yards.
18
yards on the first 2 plays of the overtime for Cook, who's over 100 for the day.
That's a great job because it didn't look like there was a whole lot there for Dalvin Cook. And to get him in a 2nd and short situation, do they become a little bit aggressive here?
2nd and
take
1.
A shot down the field.
You know who they'd love to take that to? Justin Jefferson, another monster day.
Play action.
With his eyes downfield.
Heaves throws.
Jefferson
That's
sideline.
caught.
Did he get him down? He did. Into Bills territory. Kirk Cousins, as he's getting hit, whips that ball across his body.
Here's the top of the route, leaning to the inside, gets outside of Dane Jackson, but this is all Kirk Cousins. This is phenomenal. He's got Ed Oliver bearing down on him, I don't even know how he got enough on that.
I don't know how could be the title of the story of the Vikings in 2022.
Or the last 2 minutes of this game in the start of overtime.
From the 43, a touchdown wins it. Flag down.
Flag. False start. And that's going to drive them back.
False
First
start.
and 15.
Offense. Number 64. 5-yard penalty. First down.
And that's Blake Brandel again, who's in the game because Christian Darrisaw's out. Kevin O'Connell trying to become just the 7th coach ever to win 8 of his first 9 games as a head coach. 37 years old, the right touch.
First and 15. Come on, Bills. Come on, Bills Mafia. Pressure coming. Cousins gets rid of it. Incomplete.
That was a backwards pass. And the Vikings are
Second
lucky.
and 15.
Cook thought to get on top of it.
Second and
AJ
15.
Epinesa got to Cousins.
We need another stop here, Bills Mafia.
I mean, that was literally right down the yard line from our booth, and it was definitely backwards after the deflection. I don't know if it's the wind that moves it that way, because it wasn't at the beginning of that throw. He was trying to get it forward, but it's definitely blown backwards.
A slider over there. Second and 22.
Good pass.
Cousins
goes deep.
Traffic and incomplete. Flags fly. Christian Benford covering Justin Jefferson.
Pass interference. Defense, number 47. The ball he placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
He's working with Adam Thielen at the release, but is able to drop back and help out with Justin Jefferson. Just gets there early, makes contact. Again, you don't have your eyes back. You're not tracking the football.
Justin Jefferson, 170 yards today.
Benford, you got to turn around.
An iconic catch to keep their hopes alive in the 4th quarter. From the 36-yard line, with a fresh set of downs, here comes Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook
cuts it back. Dalvin
Big
Cook,
run
the
for another first down.
To the 25. He's had all kinds of room in this OT.
Really nice vision by Dalvin Cook, because a lot of times this play is going to the edge. He sees the blocking up front and really winds it all the way back to where the play started.
Come on, Bills Mafia. Second and 10.
Everybody said prove it. 7-1, but prove it. Go into Buffalo and do what you've been doing. Vikings trying to do just that. Touchdown would win it. Cousins floating. Osborne incomplete. Coverage from Johnson.
And you know the other part about that prove it theory, if Josh Allen doesn't play and they come here and they win, they're still not going to get credit for it. They're going to get the same thing they said about Miami. You beat Miami, but Tua wasn't starting that day.
Yeah, they got Allen and they got Buffalo full strength.
If you wanted a signature win
Second
and the
and
Minnesota
10.
Vikings pull this off, you've got it. They are legit at 8-1, and there are no more questions to be answered.
I think regardless of the outcome, you got to say they're legit at this point, huh?
Right, it's not necessarily the outcome
Football
anymore.
Reacts, what up?
Back the resiliency that they had playing against
Second and 10.
many considered to be the Super Bowl favorite.
Handoff. Cook is stopped. Let's go, Bills defense.
Boogie Basham there first, and then Oliver and Phillips.
Boogie Basham, let's go.
Some of those guys inside.
Third and 10. We need a big stop. We got to bring in the horns.
To create these passing situations for 30 long so they can turn Von Miller loose off the edge.
Come on, defense.
Josh Allen hoping for his chance. Timeout, Minnesota.
Timeout.
First overtime charge timeout, Minnesota. This is a 30-second timeout.
Both teams get 2 timeouts in the overtime, so one of them left for Minnesota. We got 2 superstar receivers in this game, and both have had remarkable catches. Diggs the one-hander in the third quarter when it looked like the Bills were going to cruise, and then Jefferson on 4th down and 18, an impossible catch to keep Minnesota's hopes alive.
He takes that ball out of Cam Lewis's hands with one hand. Cam Lewis has got 2 hands up. And Justin Jefferson
Bills Mafia, you guys got to hit that chat hard. Red and blue in the chat, guys.
For 170 yards. They might need him again on 3rd and 10. Jefferson up at the top, defended by Dane Jackson.
Cousins throws.
Wants Jefferson and has him. 1st down and goal for the Vikings.
1st and goal for the Vikings at the 2.
Jefferson shows up again, 24 yards.
Again, the coverage is pretty darn good. Watch this, he's underneath, but he just can't get his head around fast enough. It's late right there.
What are you doing,
Kirk
Jackson?
Cousins is putting these balls in unbelievable locations.
Really?
Letting it rip and trusting that he's got one of the best in the world out there waiting on him. Career high.
Shout out to Tony Lynn for the $10 super chat donation. Thanks a lot, Tony Lynn. Thanks for the support.
Vikings again in the doorstep.
Come on, Bills defense. Get a stop. Matt Milano, let's go. Loss of 3 yards on Cook. 2nd and goal.
Nice job by Matt Milano right there. And that was one of the things that Kevin O'Connell shared with us. We talked to him about getting the run game going, and he said, hey, I know a lot of people talk about it, but last week they didn't have Matt Milano. You know, you watch when they struggle a little bit, he's not in there on that side of the ball. He felt like the return of Matt Milano, they were going to...
Come on, Bills! Let's go! Let's go!
Play clock down to 3.
Pressure coming. Sack, let's go, Ed Oliver! Let's go! Let's go, Ed Oliver! 10-yard sack! Let's go! Let's go!
It's been the interior guys making all...
Let's go, Bills Mafia! Hit that chat! Hit that chat, red and blue! Let's go!
There's that D-line for the Bills that slammed the door at the end of regulation.
Denied.
Here to try to get the ball back.
Let's go, Bills Mafia!
3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal. Cousins throws. Incomplete. Let's go!
Forced a field goal.
Field goal coming up.
Once again, Darryl, the Vikings had it down inside the 5, had a chance to finish the job and couldn't.
Big plays by the Buffalo defense, a tackle for a loss on the run, the sack by Ed Oliver after that.
Field goal coming up.
So it's Greg Joseph for a 33-yarder. He's missed an extra point today.
33-yard attempt. Kick is up. It's good.
Vikings take the
33 to 30. 33 to 30.
Here comes Josh Allen.
We're going to take a quick little timeout commercial break. This is crazy. 33 to 30. Minnesota kicks a field goal. We're in overtime. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left. Allen, Bills Mafia, we need a touchdown. We need a touchdown, Bills Mafia. Everybody hit that chat. Red and blue, Bills Mafia, where you at? We need a touchdown. We got to get this victory. Timeout, commercial break. Come on, Bills Mafia. Everybody hit that chat hard. We need red and blue. Bills Mafia, hashtag it. Hashtag Bills Mafia in the chat if you're a part of the squad. If you're a part of Bills Mafia. Red and blue, hashtag Bills Mafia.
7-10. And they have scored first in this overtime. They had a chance to finish it with a touchdown and couldn't get it in.
Yeah, we have seen both of these offenses get in a position where it looked like they're going to take charge, during the course of the game. And in that situation that you're talking about, that first down at the 2-yard line, and just the next 2 snaps by Buffalo's defense, just so impressive. A tackle for loss on a run, a sack.
Here we go.
And we saw how disappointed Josh Allen was. We go to the shot on the sideline.
He
even thinks that he's not going to get another shot.
Taken from the 2.
Duke Johnson had a big return
Johnson
today.
Gets around the edge.
Crosses the 25. 3:35 to go. And Josh Allen will get that opportunity.
Start at the 28.
We'll all get that opportunity as football fans.
We're going to start at the 28. Let's go.
27
Josh, you might have to do it yourself. You might have to do it yourself, Josh. Make it happen.
I don't know who's going to win, but we know officially here these are 2 of the best in the NFL. 7-1 Vikings, 6-2 Bills, 3.5 left in overtime. Josh Allen to throw.
Allen looking. Gets away from the pressure. He's going to run first down and more. 18 yards. Let's go.
To the 46.
Let's go.
I mean, he's just so hard to tackle, and it's one of those things that everybody talked about with your rush plan. Yeah, I've gotten to Josh Allen, but what do I do then? Look at him pull away from those defensive linemen.
Josh, you may have to do this on your own, man. Play Captain America. Win the game. Win the game. Let's go.
That was awesome. Let's line up and play another snap. I don't know what else we can do.
Nice job, man. That was impressive.
1st and 10.
From the 46. Allen given time. Coverage.
Allen runs again. Keeps it. Let's go, Josh. Let's go. First down. Let's go. Sends it to the 34. Let's go, Josh. Let's go. 34. Ric Flair, where you at?
He's in the secondary, right? So you think this is a defensive back? This is Eric Kendricks, the linebacker. He was very good tight end. And he drags him for 7 yards.
Let's go, Bills Mafia. Red and blue, let's go.
You're in the 2-minute warning of overtime.
Throws caught.
Underneath. It's Diggs.
Diggs gets 7-yard pass.
Diggs,
2nd and 3.
And that does bring it to the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
Vikings settle for a field goal on their drive. Bills on the move.
2-minute warning.
Quarterback battle. Josh Allen and Kirk.
2-minute warning. We're at the Minnesota 27, 2nd and 3. We about to get this touchdown, Bills Mafia. They don't know who they was messing with. They was talking all that garbage. We about to go in and score, take this game. Let's go, Bills Mafia. Red and blue in the chat. Red and blue in the chat. Let's get it going. Gabe Davis touchdown. Calling it now. Gabe Davis touchdown. Quick timeout as we get back to it.
Still 6
We get back to it. Here we go.
Yeah, and in this thriller of a game.
2nd and 3.
Trying to win it
Quick
here.
pass
Here's
on the
Diggs.
screen to Diggs.
Stephon Diggs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20. Clock moving. 1:50.
just going back and forth between Justin Jefferson and Stephon Diggs all afternoon.
1st and 10.
Yeah, Jefferson, the career high of 194. Diggs with a 12-catch day. From the 20-yard line. Inside a minute and a half.
Josh throws deep to the end zone. Knox dropped it.
Making his Vikings debut today.
Dawson Knox dropped it in the end zone. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10.
Knocks it away from Dawson Knox.
So watch
2nd and 10. He had it in his hands. He had it in his hands and he dropped it.
And how many times have we seen during the course, late in the 4th quarter, early here in overtime, some of the players getting their heads turned around and not being able to make that play back on the football, and people are going to talk about the contact there. That's been consistent all day.
We need to give Davis touchdown.
The officiating crews have let them battle it out.
2nd and 10. Allen steps up and throws an interception. Patrick Peterson, and in this heavyweight bout, the Vikings with the knockout blow. The Vikings win the game of the year. Second pick for Peterson. Ends this one in overtime.
And I don't know what he sees. He's got him underneath. There's no reason to make that throw. That is the 4th red zone interception in the last 2 weeks.
Josh Allen threw a pick. Score is 30-33. Minnesota Vikings take it. That's it, guys. Next up is going to be your Cowboys-Packers.